flat racetrack.
It really is. Just over a mile in length, long straightaways, extremely flat corners, and they've changed this racetrack over the last few years a couple different times, trying to create some more passing lanes.
32 cars will start, 125 laps, just over 132 miles. First, nearly $150,000. Brett Moffitt grabbed the pole. We take a look at our point standings. Ryan Truex up on top, just 8 points in front of Darrell Wallace Jr.
This is a relatively short season with only 10 races, so every race is extremely critical. And when you have a large field like you do here at Loudon, it's even more critical.
We're going to take a look at our starting grid on the bottom of the screen, going from back to front. Steve Park, not as good a qualifying effort that he was hoping for, starting back there in row 15.
Remember, back in 14, Andrew Smith finished second early on this season, but got moved to the back due to a penalty.
Ruben Ravello in the number 12 will start in row 12.
There's Eddie McDonald back in row number 11 alongside Matt Kobaluk. Matt probably has more experience here than any other driver, but has never got to victory lane here.
From the New England area, now we've got Zach Germain in the number 24. He's in row number 9.
How about Andrew Ranger? Just won that big West race, the K&N Pro Series West race out in Infineon.
Take a look at row 6. Darrell Wallace Jr. He's second in our point standings. He's got his work cut out for him today.
Miguel Paludo also comes out of the Germain Racing Stables along with Shiggy Hattori.
In row 3, Ty Dillon and Ryan Truex looking to defend his championship from a year ago.
Max Gresham, very, very fast this year. And there's DJ Shaw. DJ Shaw is a rookie, but his father has won here in the East Division.
So DJ Shaw and Brett Moffitt make up row number 1. They come out of turn number 4 expecting the green flag to fly on 125 laps from New Hampshire. Green flag in the air, we're underway. Great start for Brett Moffitt.
He's able to clear DJ Shaw, get in front of him and get the angle down into turn number 1.
Max Gresham in the 18 on the bottom of the racetrack, battling for the 3rd spot. On his outside, the 2 of Ryan Gifford.
Remember, these cars have low air pressure right now, so they may not handle as good for the first couple laps.
Again, very flat racetrack, so it's difficult to get that side grip here as we see Brett Moffitt checking out early on here. He's got Ryan Gifford behind him battling for the 4th position now. Gifford strong on the outside of the racetrack. He's going to power by Truex. Let's see if Truex can hold on to the position. Right behind him, the 3 of Ty Dillon.
See him get a little bit loose. Ryan Truex a little bit loose down on the bottom of Ryan Gifford. Battle for the lead.
Here comes DJ Shaw to the inside, trying to take the spot away. He'll get it from Brett Moffitt.
You know, that's a big thrill for his dad, Dale.
So DJ Shaw out in front. Brett Moffitt running second now. It looked like DJ Shaw really had good acceleration out of the corner.
He sure did. He really got that hooked up. And this thing's about, these motors have about 625, 650 horsepower.
So DJ Shaw is going to lead a lap here at New Hampshire. Brett Moffitt drops back to the 2nd spot now. Teammates running 2nd and 3rd. Brett Moffitt just in front of that 18 of Max Gresham.
DJ Shaw now has opened up about a 4 or 5 car length lead now over Brett Moffitt.
Those 3 cars trying to check out on the rest of the field. Good long green flag run to start this race. As these 3 continue to work through turns 3 and 4, coming out of turn number 4. Problems on the racetrack. Scott Booley gets turned around. It's just as quickly as I said, a long green flag run, and lap 9 we get our first caution. Welcome back to New Hampshire as we're getting ready for the restart of the New England 125. DJ Shaw has chose the outside line. Brett Moffitt on the inside for the restart. Green flag back in the air.
Good jump. But Ryan Truex moves to the inside.
Looks like problems for Brett Moffitt on that restart. They checked up behind him.
Slow coming up to speed. Ryan Truex was able to pull back in line behind Max Gresham.
So it's Truex, Ty Dillon, and Kevin Swindell. Problems for the 4 now. That's Sergio Pena. The left front tire looks down on that race car.
It is going to bring out a caution. Big break for Sergio that the caution comes out.
So DJ Shaw still in front of the 20. It's Brett Moffitt running 2nd. His teammate Max Gresham is 3rd. Sergio Pena in the number 4 brings out our 2nd caution of the day with a flat left front tire. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the New England 125. Field all back in line. DJ Shaw again choosing the outside line. Brett Moffitt on the inside. While we were away, the 84 of Cole Witt came back out on the racetrack. He's 15 laps down. Green flag back in the air.
Some sort of a drivetrain problem for Cole Witt.
Very good restart for Moffitt and DJ Shaw. Moffitt working the inside, trying to take the lead back away from DJ Shaw.
Looks like he may have the advantage up off of turn number 2.
Down the backstretch, rocketing into turn 3. The 20 will take the advantage. So Brett Moffitt back in front. DJ Shaw drops back to the second spot.
Ryan Gifford now up to third on this restart. Max Gresham trying to fight back on the inside to get that third position back.
All the while out front, it is Brett Moffitt in the number 20. He's comfortably in front of DJ Shaw, Ryan Gifford, Truex, and Gresham. And welcome back to the New England 125. It's still Brett Moffitt. He's now putting on a clinic here at New England in the New Hampshire Motor Speedway in front of DJ Shaw by that much distance. You saw just a glimpse, about 100 yards between he and second place DJ Shaw. Here's Ruben Ravello in that Chevy Telmex Racing number 12.
Yeah, this is a Troy Williams team, and Troy's been very consistent in working with diversity program and developing Mexican drivers. Ruben now will be running over in the NASCAR Mexico Tour, and will alternate maybe in this car with Beto Montero and some possibly some other Mexican drivers.
I know that Ruben's mom and dad are here. His dad's actually spotting for him today. Brett Moffitt still holding on to the lead in New England. So Moffitt out front, Ryan Truex holding on to the second spot. DJ Shaw has dropped back to third now. So Truex, the man on the move, and look how close he is to Brett Moffitt.
Yeah, he has closed up that huge deficit he had just a few laps ago, all over the back of Brett Moffitt.
Jeff Anton on the outside. They're passing the slower lap traffic. Ruben Ravello just in front of the 20 of Brett Moffitt.
Zach Germain, the 24, right in front of Ruben. Brett's going to try to work to the inside.
Brett Moffitt now having to worry about the 00 of Ryan Truex taking the right line around the slower lap traffic. Here comes Truex on the outside.
Which way is Ruben going to go? That could dictate who gets this lead here. Truex goes to the outside.
Truex takes the lead away from Brett Moffitt. He goes around the slower lap traffic on the outside. He's going to go by Zach Germain, another lapped car, and Brett Moffitt has dropped back to second.
What a nice move by Ryan Truex to use those lap cars to his advantage. Moves around the outside of him and opens up about a 4-car length lead now over Brett Moffitt.
So Ryan Truex trying to check out now that he's got clean air in front of him. Brett Moffitt running second, and they were able to get by the slower lap traffic. Ryan Truex used them as a block to take over the lead here in New Hampshire.
Right now, Zach Germain right behind Brett Moffitt is trying to be the lucky dog in the event the caution flag were to come out, so he needs to stay ahead of those other cars. Jeff Anton, Ruben Ravello, all those other cars now that are a lap down.
And look at the clean racetrack in front of Ryan Truex. As soon as he got that clean racetrack, he has been able to check out. So Truex, our new leader in the New England 125. Stay with us. Ryan Truex able to hold on to the top spot. Now he gets behind some slower lap traffic here in the New England 125 in Loudon, New Hampshire.
Kevin Swindell's been able to get by the 18 of Max Gresham to take over the 4th spot while we were away.
Good battle for second here. Brett Moffitt now has a rear view mirror full of the 60 of DJ Shaw. So Shaw trying to take second away from Moffitt as he's lost the lead to Ryan Truex. Now he begins to drop back just a bit.
Brett's car was so dominant early on, but we saw Truex get by him and drive away. And now DJ Shaw has caught up to Brett Moffitt, so his car is a little bit off right now, but know that he's going to have an opportunity to adjust on that car when he makes his pit stop.
And I can imagine there are some drivers right now screaming to the crew chief saying, I have got to have some new tires and changes on these race cars. It's been a long green flag run as we see DJ Shaw take second away from Brett Moffitt.
Yeah, nice run by DJ Shaw to get by Brett Moffitt to take over the second position. Not only are the drivers screaming that need adjustments, they're also talking about all the debris on the racetrack.
Please throw a caution. There's things all over this track. Normally that's not the guy out front that is yelling that. It's the guy that's normally about to go a lap down that sees that debris.
That's when the NASCAR officials really listen, is when the guy that has the most to lose is the one that's
screaming the loudest.
And they say, well, there must be something to it. There's some more side-by-side racing here. The 20 of Brett Moffitt on the inside, Ryan Gifford the 2 on the outside.
That's a battle for the 5th position. Ryan Gifford on the outside trying to hold that line. Brett Moffitt, we saw him drop back after leading quite a few laps early in this race.
Here comes Eddie McDonald. Oh,
Eddie McDonald contact. Ty Dillon checks up. Eddie McDonald keeps it straight. 3 and 4 wide coming out of turn 4.
Comes Brett Moffitt on the outside. Andrew Ranger on the inside. Eddie McDonald lost all his momentum off of turn number 4.
Dustin Delaney in the 39 on the outside. He's trying to make it work.
Moves around the outside of the 60 of DJ Shaw.
And everybody catches their breath as we're just 2 wide now going down the back stretch. There's Andrew Ranger.
About 4 rows deep, though, 2 wide.
Andrew Ranger on the bottom of the racetrack. Brett Moffitt on the outside. They're battling for 7. I think this is what the Sprint Cup Series likes so much about double file restarts. Ryan Gifford on the outside. Tardif on the inside. Here comes Moffitt in the 20 on the inside of Ty Dillon.
Good battle. They almost make contact in turn 4. White flags out. 1 more lap for Ryan Truex.
Ryan Truex, our point leader, trying to defend his point championship from a year ago, and he looks dominant here in New Hampshire Motor Speedway. If he hangs on, it'll be his first win of the 2010 season. Could it happen at a racetrack where his father and brother before him have won in this series? Behind Truex, the battle continues for 6 between Ty Dillon and Alan Tardif. But coming out of turn number 4, Ryan Truex is going to win his first race of the 2010 season.
Kevin Swindell with his career best. Darrell Wallace Jr. with a nice 3rd. Ryan Gifford 4th. Brett Moffitt 5th.
Take a look at the results. There's your top 10. Eddie McDonald, as Bob Dillner mentioned, was going to move to the front. Well, he got